Hey guys, I'm MS Guy, and welcome to another video. Today, I'm going to be doing another tier list video, this time with Mario Kart items. The only criteria for this tier list is that you, the player, have to be able to use these items in any of the main Mario Kart games. So I'm not going to be counting arcade games and Mario Kart Tour. To rank these items, I'm not only going to be judging how powerful they are, I'm also going to be ranking them based on how creative they are. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first item we have here is a red shell. And I am actually going to rank this one highly because although it's not the most powerful item, it's a really simple idea and it's really helpful. Like, when you have a red shell, you're almost guaranteed to hit the person ahead of you unless they have an item to block it, of course. And, it's just such a classic item, so I'm going to have to put this in A tier. Next up, we have the Super Horn, and this is one of the few items that is used solely for defending yourself. Well, I guess it can be used for attacking, so you can destroy items in a certain radius and also spin out players. And I think this is a really creative idea for an item, and definitely I think the best new addition for Mario Kart 8 item. So, this is another one that I'm going to rank high on my list. I think I'm going to put this in A, above Red Shell, just above there. So, next up we have a Super Leaf, and this is an example of one that I don't like that much. And I think it is actually a pretty creative idea. You swing a tail around your cart and then you can knock out players or items, but it's just not that good, and it's really annoying because as long as it lasts, you can't get any more items, and you can't really control how long it lasts. So I'm going to put this one in C tier, and I might move that lower. Next up we have the Thundercloud. So this one is an item that many people don't like, and it was only in Mario Kart Wii, so I guess Nintendo listened. So the thing is about the Thundercloud is that I think it's a really creative idea for an item. Basically, you get the Thundercloud, and it gives you a speed boost for a certain amount of time, but if you don't pass it along soon enough, then it will shrink you like lightning. And I think the punishment is a bit severe, because if you get shrunk, that puts you at a huge disadvantage. But the idea of passing along an item is such a creative idea. But the thing is that this is really the only item in here that is actually bad for the player, because it can do something bad to you. I guess you could kind of say that about the coin, but I mean, getting a coin is still a good thing. But anyway, I'm going to put this one at B tier because I think the creativity of the item and how it actually plays out even out. So next we have the triple green shell. And the triple green shell, it's kind of an annoying item to get because green shells are really hard to use. And if you get the triple green shell, you're probably in a slightly lower placement, maybe a middle placement. So you would want to get something like the mushroom or any other item that can actually help you more. So and it's not that creative either. It's just 3 of the green shells. So I don't like this one that much. I'm going to put it at C tier. Maybe above the Super Leaf. So next up we have the triple mushrooms. And triple mushrooms are of course a very helpful item, because it gives you 3 speed boosts instead of 1. But the thing about this one is, just like the triple green shells, it's just not that creative because it's just tripling up on a mushroom. But it is helpful, at least. I'm going to put it in B tier, above the Thundercloud. So, next up we have the Blooper, an item that everyone hates, even the people who get it. So this one is just not a good item. I don't think it's a good item. I'm going to put it at either C or D tier. I can't decide. it's just so annoying to get it because it really doesn't help you that much. And if you get hit by it, it's just a bit annoying, but it doesn't affect you too much. So it's kind of a pointless item. I'm going to put it D tier for now. Okay, so now we have the Bullet Bill. And the Bullet Bill is, of course, one of the most helpful items in the game. You basically just get shot forward, and you get a huge speed boost. And for that, it's really good to get it if you're at a lower placement. And the creativity aspect, I mean, I guess it's kind of creative. I think I'm going to put it in A tier. Yeah. Okay, so now we have the green shell, another classic item. This one is one of the simplest items in the game. You just shoot it, and then it bounces everywhere. It doesn't track players like a red shell, or target a certain player like a blue shell. It's a pretty simple item. I'm going to put it at B tier. It's not that good. I'm probably just going to put it there. So, lightning. Lightning, it has been in the series since Super Mario Kart, and of course it's one of the best items in the game considering how powerful it is. And it's also pretty creative because it shrinks everyone else ahead of you if you get it. And I think I'm going to put it at S tier for that. Star. Now we have the Superstar, another classic item. And this one, it's pretty simple. I mean, it's pulled directly from the Super Mario series. So you just turn invincible, you can avoid all items, and you can spin out other players, knock out other players. I'm thinking about putting this one in S tier, but I think I'm going to put it in A tier, because to put an item in S tier, for me, I think it needs to be both creative and somewhat powerful, which is why I put the lightning there. So next up, we have the Fireball, and this is the Mario Kart Double Dash special item for Mario and Luigi, where you can just shoot a line of fireballs in front of you. And this one is fairly similar to the Fire Flower item that comes later. I think it's not as good, though, because you can only shoot it once. I don't know about this one. I think it might just have to be another B tier item for me. Yeah, I'm just going to put it at B tier. Okay, the Mega Banana. I think that's what it's called. So this one is pretty much just a banana, but it's big. And it's a special item, another special item in Mario Kart Double Dash for Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, I think. So this one, I mean, it's just like an extension of the banana. It's a bigger banana. But I think it's a pretty interesting idea. It's kind of similar to the Bowser shell, which we'll get to later. But I don't think it's as creative as the Bowser shell, which I will get to later. So I'm gonna put this one at C tier. Yeah. Okay, so next up we have the Chain Chomp. And this one is another Mario Kart Double Dash special item. And this one's very similar to the Bullet Bill, but I don't like it as much, actually, because you kind of just get flung around. The Bullet Bill, I mean, in both of them you can't really control your cart, but I just personally don't like the Chain Chomp as much, so I'm gonna have to put this one at B tier. It's still a really helpful item, and I guess you could say it's more creative than the Bullet Bill since it was the first one, but I just like the Bullet Bill better. So next up we have the Blue Shell, the evilest item in all of Mario Kart. Very famous for that. So this one, I'm not sure whether to put it above or below the red shell. I'm definitely going to put it above the green shell. I think this one might be a bit more creative than the red shell. And I think I do want to put it higher just because it's such a famous item. It's famous for changing a Mario Kart race. It's so simple, but it's so effective. And for that, I don't know if I want to put it in S tier, because it's also pretty annoying. I'm going to put it right above the Super Horn. Yes, right above the Super Horn. Okay, so the Bob-omb started out as a special item in Mario Kart Double Dash, but later it turned into an item of its own for everyone to use. And honestly, I just don't like this item that much. It's annoying to get because with the, like, if you get a banana or a green shell, you can defend yourself with it. It's harder to defend using the Bob-omb. And it's just so annoying to use because it's really hard to hit people. And when I use it, I never shoot it forward because it's so easy to hit yourself with it. And if you shoot it behind you, that doesn't make much of a difference. It just gives you slightly a bigger lead. And of course, you don't know if it's going to hit. So you also get the Bob-omb when you're in a middle placement, and I hate it when that happens because it's just not a good item. It's not that helpful. So I'm sorry, I have to put this one at D. Well, I guess I might say it's kind of creative, but I just don't think it's a good item. I don't know why they keep bringing it back. So now we have the Boomerang, another new item for Mario Kart 8. So this one is kind of like a shell, where you can shoot it forward and it might hit people, and then it comes back to you. And I think this is actually a cool idea for an item. So I think I'm going to put it in A tier. Or maybe B tier, actually. Yeah. So now we have the Boo. And the Boo is where you can steal someone else's item. And I think this is a simple idea, but it is a really good idea for an item. Although the things I don't like about it are that sometimes it can bring you back nothing. At least in Mario Kart DS it can do that. I know for sure. And sometimes it just gives you a really crappy item. Like, you're in 9th place, or maybe not that far back, maybe 7th place, and it brings you a shell, a green shell. That would be so annoying. But it's still a good item. I like it. I think it's a good idea. I'm going to put it at B tier. So now we have the Feather, which was originally in Super Mario Kart, and then it was brought back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Battle Mode. And this is an item that I think I remember people got really excited when it was brought back from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I don't know why, because I don't like it. It's not fun to use at all, especially in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, I would rather have any other item. It's so annoying to use. And even in Super Mario Kart, you'd have to be pretty good at the game, which I'm not, to know how to use this right. So I think I'm going to have to put this in C tier. Maybe right there. I just don't know why people like this item so much. Okay, coin. D tier. Okay, triple banana. So this one is another one I would say isn't too creative because it's just an extension of the banana. I think it's more helpful in games before Mario Kart 8 because in Mario Kart 8, the bananas circle around you like the triple green shell. But before then, they were all three of them were behind you, so they were really good for defense. If I was in first place in Mario Kart 7, having a triple banana is one of the best possible items to get. So this one, I'm going to put it above the triple green shell because they're both equally not that creative. But the triple banana is better. It's more helpful. So I'm going to put it in C tier, the top of C tier. Okay. So now we have the fake item box. We've seen this one in a few different Mario Kart games. It's not in the newest ones. So this one is an interesting one. It's a lot like a banana, so I might not say it's that creative. And also, it's bad for defense. So I would say that I don't like getting it when I'm playing like Mario Kart DS or Mario Kart Wii. So I think I'm going to put it in C tier again. I think I'm going to put this one right here. Okay. So next up we have the Fire Flower, which is basically a lot like the Fireball from Mario Kart Double Dash, but it's better and everyone can use it. So I don't know why this item didn't exist before Mario Kart 7. It's a really simple idea for an item, but it's really good. It's really cool. So I'm gonna put it right there in B tier. Okay, Golden Mushroom. So I guess this one's a lot like the Triple Mushroom, except you get a ton of boosts. So it's another powerful item. Wow, I'm getting a lot of them in B tier. But I do think this one should go in A tier, just because it's really helpful if you're in a low placement. So yeah. Next up, the Yoshi Egg, another Mario Kart Double Dash special item. And this one is very similar to the red shell, except when it hits, it explodes and then items pop out of it, which is a cool idea. But again, it's similar to the red shell. It's pretty much a different version of that. So I'm going to have to put this in B tier, but I think I'm going to put it below this, above the Triple Mushroom, right there. Okay, so next up we have the Heart. This is another Mario Kart Double Dash special item. Yeah, it looks like our second to last one. So it's one of the rare items that is used specifically for defense. And so I think I have to rank this one relatively high. It might just be another B tier one. It's just really simple. If you get hit by an item, it doesn't hit you because you have the heart. So I'm going to put this one... I'm going to put it down here, actually, right there. Okay. So next up, we have the 7, or whatever it's called. Lucky 7. So this one is just like a combination of a bunch of different items. And it's just one of the least creative items that could possibly exist. And I don't care if it's powerful. It's just really pointless. And you can't even time... It's hard to time, like, when to use each item. So I just end up spamming it. It's basically like getting 7 items at once in a random order. So I'm going to put this one low. Probably C tier. Yeah. Okay. So, Mega Mushroom. This one is a really fun one to get because in Mario Kart Wii, it's fun to get the Mega Mushroom and just crush everyone. I guess it's not too creative because it's really similar to the Star, and that's probably the biggest complaint about it and why Nintendo hasn't brought it back for a main Mario Kart game. But I just have so much fun with it. So I'm actually going to put it not in S tier, A tier. Okay. Triple Red Shell. I don't have too much to say about this one. I guess I should put it higher than the Triple Green Shell, because it is a lot more helpful than getting a Triple Green Shell. So I'm going to put this one at B tier. The bottom of B tier. Okay, so the Crazy 8. I mean, they could do it once with the Lucky 7, but this is just totally uncreative. And they added the coin. Come on. No one likes the coin. So, I'm sorry. Go next to the coin. The 2 items with the coin have to be the very bottom of my tier list. Okay, the banana. Another very classic item. You just shoot it, and then someone can slip on it. And you can also use it for defense. So, as an original item, I think I do have to put it high on my list. I think I'm going to put it I mean, the banana and the shell, the green shell for me, are two very similar items. So I like the banana better than the green shell, so I'm going to put it right above there. Okay, so now we have the Bowser shell. And out of the items that are basically just extensions of other items, like the Mega Banana, the triple green shells, this one is the best. And it's because it adds so much to the game. Like in Baby Park and Mario Kart Double Dash, if you have a Bowser shell shooting around the track, it really adds excitement to the game. And for that, I'm going to have to rank it high on my list. I might even rank it above the green shell. I think I'm going to put it right there, maybe? Yeah, I'm going to put it here, I think. Or actually, no, I'm going to put it in A tier. I think it deserves it. Okay, so the mushroom. The simple mushroom. This one just gives you a speed boost. One of the simplest possible items in a racing game. So, and it can be really helpful too. So, I think I'm going to put this one in A tier. Actually, I think it needs to be higher than the golden mushroom. I'm going to put it right there, above the red shell, before the bullet bill. Actually, maybe above the bullet bill. I don't know. This one's hard. I'm just going to keep it there. Okay, 2 more items left. For this one, we have the Piranha Plant. So, the Piranha Plant, this one's a great idea for an item. It pulls you forward, so it gives you kind of a speed boost. And it can also chomp on the people beside you. And I think this is such a creative idea for an item. Another great addition for Mario Kart 8. So I think I'm going to put it below the Super Horn because I think that's my favorite new Mario Kart 8 item. So I'm going to put this one right there. I think that's a good place. Okay, so now we have the Pow Block, our last item. This one's another Mario Kart Wii item. So basically, if someone gets it, it's kind of like the lightning, I guess, or the blooper, except it makes you spin out. And you can avoid this kind of by doing a wheelie. Or if you're in the air, it doesn't hit you. So it's a lot like the Pow Block in real Mario games, I guess. Anyway, I think this one's another good idea for an item. It's, I think I'm going to put it in B tier. Above the Thundercloud. I think I'm going to put it right there. It's just like a middle tier item for me. I think that's actually exactly in the middle of the ranking. Yeah, kind of. Alright. So, anyway, that is my tier list of Mario Kart items based on creativity and how powerful they are, how helpful they are, and how much I enjoy them. So, if you agree with my rankings, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Well, I guess if you disagree too. Just if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe. And if you have different ideas for what your favorite items are, be sure to leave them in the comments. I love seeing what you guys think in these ranking videos. So, yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video or live stream. Bye.